going to give you an awesome business overview, and I get the privilege of introducing you to our speaker and our presenter tonight. Now, you guys are in for a real treat. It's not that often that you get to hear from someone of this guy's caliber. And to give you a bit of an idea, in the Australasian region, which includes Singapore, New Zealand, and Australia, this guy has 3 times been the Australasian Associate of the Year, and he's the only person in the history of the company who's taken out that award 3 times. He's consistently been in the top 5 income earners in the whole region as well for the last decade plus. And he personally got me started, showed me how to earn literally millions of dollars in income. So I'm eternally grateful. The guy's changed my life. And if you have a pen and paper handy and you're ready to take some good notes, I really want you to switch off all distractions. Take plenty of great notes here. I'm going to give you a warning and a disclaimer right up front that if you pay close attention to this call, it could literally change the course of your life, make a huge difference. You could find out step by step how to dramatically skyrocket your income on a part-time basis and also make a huge difference. So I'm going to welcome onto the call Silver Presidential, Mr. James Hannon. James, thanks so much for joining our call tonight, man.
Hey, thank you, Simon. And you know what, man, what you and Nicole have done around the globe has been incredible. It's been an absolute honor and a privilege to work with both of you, to see you earn over $2 million doing this, to see you travel the world and to go from where you've gone to where you are today is incredible, and it's been an honor for us to help you. And everyone gets to hear from Simon a little bit more later on tonight. So first I want to welcome you as well and congratulate you for being here. As Simon said, we didn't have very much when we got started. We actually had nothing. Our friends used to think we had a problem with money. We did. We didn't have any. It was really simple. You know, I got started because one day I came home from work and my wife met me at the door and she had our daughter Samara in her arms and said, you know, honey, we need to buy Samara a pair of shoes. And I said, sure, let's go do it. And she said, we can't, we don't have any money. And that was like this aha moment. And tonight, maybe some of you have had that aha moment, that you've come to that place where you know and realize that something needs to change. You know, this slide you see up on your screen tonight, I've been feverishly trying to find the one I used last week, and I couldn't find it for some reason. But anyway, the slides you see up on the screen tonight are the incredible bunch of people that we have the privilege of working with. This is a bunch that we've got to take over to Tahiti. That's how we actually look normally. Yeah, we're all kind of having fun and hanging out. Here's at one of our evenings, a fun night. We all got dressed up. Over here, some of our team over in New Zealand. Down here is the guys up in Queensland. Some of our Singaporeans, and our recent awards night down in Sydney 2 weeks ago, where our team were recognised for incredible things. You know, you've got Weaver here, one of the top enrollers, Weaver and Jenny. Got the names mixed up. Anyway, you've got Lydia and Justin here for top enrollers. You've got Christian and Naomi as senior executive directors of the year. You know, Sandra, senior national director. Crystal and Sean as top enrollers. An absolutely incredible event, and something we're proud to be a part of. You know, whatever the reason you're on this webinar tonight, it could be something like this. You know, you might be here to find some more time, to get to travel the world, to give back, to have some security or freedom. Whatever the reason you're here tonight, you can have that, because there's a question that you need to ask yourself. If in 2 to 5 years, time and money were no longer an object in your life, what would you do differently? Would you drive the same car, or would you buy a different one? Would you live in the same home, or would you buy a different one? Would you give away the same amount of money that you give, or would you give more? Would you give time to things that are important to you? Maybe some time for yourself, maybe some time for your family. What would you do? on your screen, just a little update, on your screen is a GoToWebinar control panel. That's the thing that's allowing you to see my screen and hear my voice at the moment. You'll see a little hand with an arrow. I love interaction, and I want to hear from you guys, and one of the ways that we hear from you is you hit that hand with an arrow, and that allows you to put the hand up and down. And so if you can hear my voice, why don't you go and hit that arrow, that hand for me? Oh, wonderful. You've got it. Well done. If any of you can't see how to do that, but you can see an area to ask the question there, and we'll be able to get back to you. One of the people that are on the back and behind the scenes will be able to help you there. But the challenge that we face to achieving any of those dreams and any of those wants and desires that we have is statistics like these. Now, the statistics you're about to see are American statistics, and I know we'd all love to see statistics in Australia, and those of you that are on here from New Zealand, you'd love to see New Zealand statistics, and if you're in Singapore, you'd love to see Singaporean statistics. But let me just tell you this. When America sneezes, we catch a cold. We can't think or believe that we're any different to them. While, yes, we do have superannuation and we do retire probably with a little bit more money in the bank, in fact, people are still in trouble. 35% of Americans have debts reported to collection agencies. Simon and I used to actually work for a company that used to help people avoid, well, not avoid, but slow down their payments to companies. That company was booming. They were growing at such a rapid rate of knots because in Australia, people have they've got too much debt coming in all the time. They've got too many credit cards, and they're trying to find a way out. In fact, so many of them feel like they're drowning in debt. You know what? Give us a little wave if you've ever felt that way, where you've looked at your credit cards and you've looked at the bills coming in and you've said, you know, wow, there's too many. Well done. Thank you for being honest, everybody. We've got by the age of 65, the average income in the US is $29,000. If you're under 21, and this is for Australia as well, the average worker will have 12 to 15 jobs in their lifetime. The average worker holds 10 jobs by the age of 40, and the average cost of a 4-year college degree is $100,000. So it's almost impossible to pursue life's passions with mounting debt, job insecurity, and stress. We all know that. But let's look at something else that's happening here. This is a quote from futurist Thomas Frey, who looks at trends and looks at statistics and says, heck, this is what's going on right now. He said this: the world of work is going to turn upside down. It's 2 billion. That's a lot of people and a lot of jobs. Half of all of the employment on the planet today will be gone by 2030. That's only 15 years away. Now, if you're 50 years or younger, that means the jobs that you're currently doing or your partner or your children are in may be gone in the next 15 years. That's a scary statistic. We're looking at things like robots will become your co-workers and competitors. If you think of robots as something out of an old science fiction film, think again. Between 2011 and 2012, employment of robots was up 40% worldwide. There are already general-purpose robots that cost not much more than a year of minimum wage salary. That was 3 years ago, guys. If you think that robots haven't grown, you'd be mistaken. McDonald's now have a robot that flips burgers. So even down in the franchises where people get paid low salaries, those jobs are going. They're at risk. You walk into McDonald's today, instead of going up to the counter to order your food, you type it into a keypad. So we have 2 choices. You can either shrink your dreams to fit your income, or you can expand your income to attain your dreams. So give me a little wave. Who likes the idea of expanding their income to achieve their dreams? Just hit that little hand button. If for you, the idea of expanding your income, yeah, that's exactly right. And that's what we're talking about. See, it's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. You know, that's so true. This man here, Robert Kiyosaki, he's been traveling the world and teaching the world as a very successful entrepreneur about helping people move out of what's called the E and the S quadrant. The E quadrant is the employee quadrant, and the S quadrant is self-employed. Employee, you have a job. and self-employed, you own a job. But unfortunately, 90% of people are there, but they hold 10% of the wealth because you're still exchanging your time for dollars. What would happen if tomorrow you decided you weren't going to turn up for work, or the day after, or the day after? I'm sure the boss would be saying to you, don't even worry about turning up. You know, whereas if you look over in the B&I quadrant, the business owner investor quadrant, that's where 10% of the people are, but they hold 90% of the wealth. What we do within the A-team and what we do here is we teach people and train people and develop people and help people to move out of the employee and self-employed area and over into the business investment area. You see, this is the way our model works. The standard distribution channel of products works that you have a manufacturer, you have a middleman, you have a retailer, and then you're able to purchase the product. Within network marketing, which is in our business, it is our business model, we have the manufacturer, then we have you, and then we have your social network. What we do is we remove the middlemen, and we pay that to you. Because statistics show that 78% of people trust recommendations from their friends versus 14% from advertising, and you would know that to be true. You would know that when a friend refers something to you, you're more likely to take up what they refer or recommend. It might be going to the movie, it might be buying some clothes, it might be going to a restaurant. We all do it. It's called leveraging. It's called referral-based marketing, and what we do though is we teach you how to leverage off other people's efforts. But let's have a look at how big this industry is, because I think sometimes, especially with people that don't know, they move into this industry and they think that it's a small, behind-the-scenes sort of a business model because it's only ever done in the home. Well, now because of the internet, you're in front of your computer. We are in your home, but we're not in your home. You're in your home, listening and watching a presentation. It's so easy to build this business now, or so much simpler. See, the total global sales for 2012 for the network marketing industry was $167 billion. So let's compare that to the NFL, $9.5 billion. The music industry, $16.5. Video gaming, $67. Movie, $80. Organic products, $91 billion. So let's combine the first four and put them all together, and they're still less than the network marketing industry. But everybody says they want to be a music icon or a video gaming icon or be a movie star because that's where the money is. Let me tell you, you can make more money in network marketing than you can in all of those if you're prepared to work with us, follow a system, and you get paid even if you don't work after a period of time. So you build up a network, you build up a business, getting paid because you've built something that will last. You see, the attributes of the ideal business model of this: it's a low startup cost, it's consumable products, leveraged long-term income, unlimited income potential, part-time or full-time schedule, potential tax advantages, you get to work from home, and it's social entrepreneurship. But let's look at our target market. We have the millennials have seen the future and they don't like it. They don't want to work with someone else. They've watched their mum and dad go to a job all of their lives and realize that there's no security there. They know that they could be let go of at any time, and that mum and dad have had the stress of making ends meet every week. So the millennials, the younger generation, are saying there's got to be a better way. They're looking for a way to have their own business. We've got baby boomers who are saying, I'm entering retirement, but I don't have enough money. My brain still works, my body still works. I just don't want to work for somebody else anymore. I want to have the freedom to travel, the freedom to do the things and still get paid. And they want to have a quality of life because their superannuation won't last as long as their life will. They're looking for ways to earn an extra $1,000, $2,000 per month or more to have a much better quality of life. But then we have the parents' revolution. Parents actually wanting to be parents. You've got mums who want to be home with the kids and contribute financially. You've got dads who want to stop missing all of the important events. And then you've got both wanting more me money to give their children themselves a better life. So you get to choose a growth market generally in business. The growth markets that we are a part of, you've got wellness, fat loss, and anti-aging. People want natural solutions to health, wellness, and weight loss and anti-aging. Then you've got business. People can choose the business model, or they can choose social entrepreneurship. What Manatech have done is they've planted themselves right in the middle of 3 mega trends. The mega trends are the places that people are targeting, the places that people want solutions for. Manatech has solutions. That's where we're positioned, right in the middle. And we're opening up our doors for the right people to partner with us. Our company's Manatech. We're founded in 1994 with 24 countries around that we're open in. We have over 100 patents in major global markets. We've got tens of millions invested in research and development. We are a public company, which means that our books pretty much are open. In fact, last year in the Dallas Morning News, we were rated as one of the top public companies in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This is incredible what Manatech has been able to do. Let's have a look at some of their stats. They've got 100 patents in 37 countries. They've done 17 human clinical studies to prove that the products I'm about to show you work. That's an important statistic because people are going to ask, does the product work? You can say, well, based on our research and clinical studies, yes, it does. But even more than that, based on the testimonies of the people that use it, yes, it does. We've also developed $196 million earners. So 196 people have earned over $1 million with Manatech. Give us a wave if you'd like to be one of the people that have earned over $1 million within Manatech. Give us a wave if you'd like to be one of those numbers. Yeah, that's right. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we had another 2 people join our ranks. So it's actually 198 of us now, another 2 people right here in Australia. And we've served over 20 million servings to children in need. You see, we've been vindicated. We've gone through the trials of time, and people have tried to challenge our products. But now, where we are right now in 2015, our products have been proven to work. So let's look how big these markets are. You've got the weight management industry, $583 billion global market. The skincare and anti-aging industry, $39 billion. Sports performance, 6.7. Nutrition and integrated health, 82. So where do you think you need to be? If you're looking for a business, don't you think you want to be in markets where people are actually have a desire and have a need? Markets where people are banging down doors for solutions? That's where Manatech is placed. We are placed right there in these markets that you can see in front of you with true solutions. But the big thing is, we've got solutions that nobody else has. Because our patents, remember how I said before, we have 100 patents? Our patents protect what we've got. Our patents protect our product that you're about to hear about. You see, but it all started because of this discovery. Discovery in cellular alphabet or cellular nutrition, a discovery that shocked the world. In fact, it sent ripples all around the globe when Manatech made this breakthrough. And the scientific community went, are you kidding? This isn't a good thing for them because all of a sudden they wanted to synthesize it. They wanted to own it. They wanted to bring to market a synthetic product. It was what all of the other companies, the pharmaceutical companies wanted to do. But what Manatech did is they found the solution to your cells talking. Your cells, you see, communicate to each other on a daily basis, every second of every day. They're communicating things like nourish me, repair, destroy, protect, regulate. They communicate these things through glycan molecules. Glycans are the receptors on the end of a protein that that allow cells to talk to one another. We own this technology. It's proven. We've then taken that technology and produced products like Ambritose. It's a powder that you just take in the morning and it improves your brain function. It's been validated. It improves memory, improves concentration, improves attentiveness, mood. It enhances the body's ability to respond to bacterial vaccines. It supports cellular communication, digestive function, and it decreases irritability. I know a lot of my friends wish that I would take more of it. But you know what? Ambritose is an incredible product. We built our business just on that one product. But then what we realized is that we can take that product, and if we could get it through the skin, if we could find a way to take the product that's, I want you to remember this phrase, a product that's required by every cell in the body, every body on the planet, and every process of the human body, if we could get it through the skin, we knew we had the answer to anti-aging. We were only able to do that recently, and we developed a product called Youth. This product is transforming the world. It was just showcased last year at the New York Fashion Week. This product is such an incredible product that women are throwing away their $1,000 makeup drawers because they're finding that they really only need the Youth range of products because it's regenerating the skin, removing those fine lines and wrinkles. And if you use this product for 90 days, you apply it twice a day, it's incredible. But what about losing weight? We took that same technology again. We developed a product that actually makes the body target fat when you're losing weight. Because here's the thing, when you're losing weight, half the weight you lose is muscle. Now, what's the problem with that? Well, the problem is that your muscle regulates your metabolism. And so if you're losing muscle, that means your metabolism is dropping off and getting less and less and less. And so that when you stop dieting, then your metabolism is slowed down, which means you can only eat less again to keep it off. We developed a product that makes the body burn 3 times more fat than muscle. And when you include it with Nutravirus, you have an incredible meal replacement. Put that in your smoothies, and you are set. Now, don't have it by itself. I'm letting you know this right now because it doesn't taste great. Have you ever noticed that anything good for you doesn't taste great? That doesn't taste great. I'm just letting you know up front. So what you do is you put it in with some, Simon, he puts it in with some cocoa. You can put it in with, Naomi puts it in with chai. You just put it in with things like that. Put it in your smoothie. You can't even taste it, and it's fantastic. Removes craving, suppresses your hunger, and all of a sudden you start to lose weight. What would it be like to fit in to some smaller clothes? What would it be like if in summertime you could take your shirt off down the beach? What would it be like if you looked in the mirror and you felt good? But that's not about, we're not here to show you a product here to become a customer. We want to talk to you about the business. So before we move into that, I just want you to hear from some people that have been using our products and have a great testimony around our products and the results that they have. In fact, I'm just going to put one person on the spot. Annette, I'm going to put you on the spot if I can, just to get you to give your product testimony on Osaline. That would be awesome. Hi, Annette.
Hi, James. How you going?
Good.
Good. It's great to see so many people on this tonight. Look, I love Osaline. Before I started using that, I was roughly about a size 12, 14, heading to that. In 4 months, I lost 9 kilos and got down to a size 8. Now, that was 4 years ago. And, I've battled with my weight on and off since I was at high school. And when about 16 years old, I was a size 16 ladies. So as I've said, I've battled with it all my life. You know what? I love the fact that in 4 years that I have been taking this product, I can still fit into my size 8 clothes. I don't have to buy the bigger sizes. It's just wonderful.
Well done, Annette. Congratulations. And well done, by the way, on keeping it off for so long. I mean, that's such a cool thing. So, hey, Crystal, can I get you to share your testimony, please?
James, I would love to. Basically, I wanted my confidence back. I felt like my personality was suffocating under my weight. I was a size 16, pushing 18, and in summer I'd be beside the pool in my jeans and my baggy jumper, hiding my body while all my friends and family were frolicking in the pool, I stumbled on Osaline and I nearly passed because I tried so many that didn't work for me. Anyone who's been overweight has given at least 5 things a crack. I probably gave 20 things a crack. But I was in a place where I hated myself and I was sick of being depressed and angry, and I was desperate, so I gave it a go. And I can tell you with all honesty that it's one of the best things that I've ever done. I lost the baby weight that I was convinced that I was stuck with for life. I found myself under there. I now wear size 10 jeans. I'm fitter, healthier, and stronger than what I ever was 15 years ago. And for the first time in my life, I'm happy with me. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what's most important. I now love my life.
Thanks, Crystal. Hey, you guys looked amazing last weekend or the other weekend down in Sydney. Hey, can we get Sean to share his testimony as well? Because I know he's got a cool one, but it's about his back. Is he there?
No.
G'day, James. How are you tonight?
Hey, man. Good.
Thanks for having me on tonight. And my story began about a year ago when I was living day to day with full-on back and shoulder pain. which made every day an absolute chore, with not only relief coming from a weekly chiropractic visit and swallowing as many pain relief and anti-inflammatory tablets as I can get my hands on. Now, I'm not an old fella, well, at least I don't think I am, and the thought of having that pain for the rest of my life was pretty depressing, to say the least. Lucky for me, my wife got me started on some catalysts from Mannatech, and I could not believe the improvement I had in such a short time. I've now lost all my lower back pain, and my shoulder has never been stronger than it ever has, and all I can do is thank Mannatech for that.
Thanks, Sean, mate. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, and I know you guys work hard with mowing lawns. These guys have a Jim's mowing franchise, so that kind of pain when you're outside all of the time is not a good thing. So let's keep going here. So it's easy to get started with Mannatech. You know, you select a pack to get started, you get an account number, you get a 90-day, 100% money-back guarantee. You establish a 4-weekly order. So what that means is every month that you get our products that's sent to your place or wherever you want them sent to, you get a 20% loyalty rewards put back onto your account, meaning that it's kind of like buy 5, get 1 free. And the big thing for Mannatech is this: there are 5 million children under the age of 5 that die every year of malnutrition. 5 million. We do not think that's acceptable, and we have a solution to that issue. And every time we establish a client, we nourish a child. You get to connect with people that you want to. You know, people that want to partner with you and improve their well-being, lose some weight, look after their skin, expand their income, or be part of a great mission, which is Mannatech. So it's easy to get started with us. We have world-class training and support. I mean, how easy was it for you to be on this webinar tonight? You pushed a button or a link, and what happened? You downloaded an application, and now you're here. It's the same thing for you, our training that we do on Monday nights, and the one-on-ones that we do as well. But we don't do everything online. A lot of it's belly-to-belly, face-to-face, where we meet and we catch up and we talk and we build relationships and we help you succeed. Events, we've got tools, mentoring. Imagine being mentored by people who have been there and done that. You know, the great thing about this business is that you're as part of Simon's team, you can actually pick up the phone and call Simon. If you're part of Naomi's team, you can pick up the phone and call Naomi. If you're part of Raquel's team or Phil and Patricia's team, you can pick up the phone and call them for incredible training and incredible support. So there's 2 types of incomes with Mannatech. You get the active income bonuses and you get the long-term income. Now, the active income bonuses, they're the bonuses you receive at the start as you're getting started. They get overtaken over time by the long-term income. We'll explain what that looks like. You can get started, every time you help 4 champions get started at $598 with Mannatech, you make $800. It's really simple. You probably already know a couple of people in your mind that you're thinking about that would love this. Well, the kind of bonuses we're talking about, I mean, you help 4 people get started, you make $800. But what happens if you get another 4 people started? You make another $800. Incredible. So you can go and do this. You can go and help 4 people get started every single week, every single day if you want, and make another $800. Now you might be thinking, is there 4 people out there? Well, guys, when we first got started, over a period of 3 months, we helped over 2,500 people get started at $1,300. You know, what Mannatech did is, because their focus changed, because their focus became mission-focused, focused on helping children and saving the lives of children, what they did is they removed the barrier to entry for people wanting to get started in business for $598 from $1,300. And for that, everyone's coming on board, and you can earn $800. Long-term income, regional director. Let's have a look at a couple of our leadership levels. It goes like this. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to want to get into this business. You're going to have clients as well. In fact, probably 90% of the people you speak to is going to be a client in one way, shape, or another. You know, some people might come on board as a business partner, but in fact, they're a client because they love the products, but they don't want to do anything. They're quite happy with life. So a combination of business partners and clients in your team, 1,500 points, that's going to nourish 15 children, 15 kids. You know, most people get excited because they can feed 2 children a month, you know, with all those charitable organizations that are out there. We get excited because you can nourish 15. The annual income of a regional director is around $1,800 to $5,000 a year. Target, do that within 1 to 3 months. We've got people that do that in their first month quite regularly. So give me a wave if you could do with an extra $100 a week right now. If $100 per week for you would change a few things, that would allow you to do things. Well, you can do that just from achieving regional director with us, our very first leadership level. Next is called national director. You help a few people go regional, you go national. It's really simple. 6,000 points in volume. Look at that, 60 children being nourished. 60 children, their lives totally changed because they made a decision to build. You know, those person got started. The annual income on average is between $10,000 to $18,000 a year. Target, do that within 3 to 6 months. You know, and the asset value on that is almost $250,000. What do we mean by asset value? Well, if you had $250,000 or $240,000 in the bank at 5% return, that's what you would receive. Imagine that. Whereas you build a business with us, you get the same. But you don't have to have all that money locked away in the bank. This is yours. You get to play. Executive director. Executive directors, 20,000 points in volume. 200 children being nourished. Average annual income, $26,000 to $60,000. Target 6 to 12 months. Asset value, almost $1 million. $1 million asset value. Long-term income, presidential director, 60,000 volume, 600 children, $70,000 to $110,000 a year. Target 1 to 5 years. Asset value over $2 million. Who could do with an extra $100,000 a year? Give me a wave if you could do with an extra $100,000 per year. Yeah, I know, right? It would change a few things. This is what you do. Now, you might be thinking, but I can't get all those people. I don't know where to find all those people. You don't have to. Do you remember how I said at the start, it's all about helping other people. It's all about leverage. It's all about training people and working with people. You get paid on everything that everybody else does in your organization, in your business. That's a great feeling. You see, recently, or not recently, a few years back, I wasn't well. So I was only working with 10% capacity. I wasn't well, and that was about 3 to 5 years, but our income never dropped below $200,000 a year, and I was only doing maybe 2 or 3 hours a week. Who could do with over $200,000 a year and only work 2 hours a week? Give me a little wave. You know, that's what we're talking about. If you build this business correctly, follow the system, and you get the ability to do that. One more level is the Platinum Presidential. You just keep building your business, and as you build your business and you develop other people, you can earn upwards and past $500,000 a year. But I want you to hear from some people tonight that are on that journey. First of all, I want you to hear from a man called Hank. Hank got started with us and just really decided to use those power bonuses that I was telling you about before. These ones here, let me show you them. He decided to use these to his advantage. And Hank, mate, can you come on the line with us and tell us what you were able to do in your very first 8 weeks?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Look, I want to backtrack a little bit because I threw the pack when we got the information and we signed up and got the pack. I threw it in my office closet for a year, and it sat there, did nothing. But, you know, in the back of my mind was this niggling feeling that, hey, you should look at this, you should do something. So we made a decision that we were going to do 90 days just flat out. We started about the middle of the BP, which about halfway through that first month. At the end of that first month, we got a check for around about $2,000 just from these power bonuses. At the end of the second month, we had a check for $3,000. So, you know, in 2 months, $5,000 is a pretty good payday for part-time work on the side, only because we made the commitment to have a crack.
Mate, I love that you had a crack. So you made over $5,000 in your first 8 weeks.
We did. It was a bit over, around about $5,300.
Mate, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Congratulations, Hank. And that was because of these bonuses here, everybody.
Absolutely.
The Fast Start bonuses change people's lives. They allow people to do things bigger and better than incredible opportunities. And the next I want you to hear from Sandra. Sandra Spence, she's gotten started, never done anything like this before, didn't think she could, but she did it anyway. You've got to hear her story. Sandra, you there?
Yeah, I am, James. Hi. I'm one of the baby boomers that you were talking about earlier, and yeah, for me, I was looking for a solution for our future, retirement, and retirement wasn't looking so good on our super, and I was also looking for purpose in what I was doing and flexibility because I'm a grandma. I love being a nana. I love being able to be there for my family, and so this ticked all the boxes for me when I saw this, and I am so pleased that just 2.5 years ago I said yes to it. And for me, it's turned our life upside down. I now have travelled internationally. I have an international business. I have a fantastic team, national directors underneath me, and just living a life that I never would have dreamed of. Earlier in the year, to take my husband to Tahiti, all expenses paid, was just something that I would never have envisaged us doing, and I'm so looking forward to the next trip. So I would say to anyone, give it a go. This is so real. Anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Now, so Sandra, you've been to China, you've been to Tahiti, and you're off. Where are you off to next?
To Dallas, Texas.
That's incredible. And you've helped some of your team also earn an all-expenses paid trip on a Pacific Island cruise in a few months.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it's really exciting. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sandra. And do you mind if we ask, how old are you?
I'm not 60 yet.
I know, but this is your retirement thing, isn't it?
Yes.
This is, so the thing I love about what Sandra and Rick have done is they've gone, well, you know what? These are the baby boomers we're telling you about. They want to move into something that can change their lives and give them a financial future. So proud of you, Sandra. I also want you to hear from Naomi. Listen to what Naomi's been able to do.
Hi, James. Prior to getting started with the business, I was a stay-at-home mum, which I loved because I could be there for my family. I'd done the whole career life down in Sydney, and I'd also had a traditional business, but I didn't want that kind of lifestyle and stress again, even though I love being my own boss. The problem was debt started to pile up, and I felt like I wanted to do something for myself. We had no money for extras, and it just felt like we were getting by paycheck to paycheck. One day I had a trolley full of groceries, and my card was declined. We had no money in our accounts or room on the credit cards anymore, and I knew I had to do something, to contribute to the income, the family income. At first, I guess I was really skeptical and didn't even know if I could do it. I just followed the training though, and since getting started, I've been able to build an international business in 8 countries, travel the world, and this is all just in 4 years. 5-star holidays to Tahiti, Mauritius, Vietnam, Club Med China, the USA twice. We're going again next year. Mexico to visit some of the orphanages our company supports, and also going on a South Pacific cruise in December, all expenses paid, and taking my family too, which is so exciting. I've also had some amazing 5-star weekends all over Australia, which included hot air ballooning on the Yarra Valley just in February. Finances are no longer an issue. We have plenty of money for extras and to do the things we've always wanted to do, like some renovations, yay. I know we now have financial security, and my business is turning over close to $1 million. I have purpose, health, the products are amazing, and that's a whole other story. They've given me back my health, people telling me how much younger I look, and that's because of youth. And I have the most amazing lifestyle. I can go for a walk in the middle of the day. I can go and pick my kids up. I'm living my dreams, and that decision I made 4 years ago totally changed my life. I just encourage anyone on this call to speak to the person that invited you on. Thanks, James.
Thanks, Naomi. We've had the privilege of going on some of those trips with you, and it's been awesome. And I want you to hear from this fella. He introduced me, and I want you to, the last testimony for the night, I want you to hear from him. Simon, mate, your life's totally transformed and turned around as well. People have got to hear it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. By the way, I'm so fired up about this call, and what I love most about what we're doing here is the authenticity behind it. And you know, you guys heard me at the start of the call saying, oh look, we've been able to earn $2 million without our involvement with Manatech, but I've got to tell you, it didn't start off that way. In fact, we were probably at the lowest ebb of our relationship and my career, and it was Christmas Day, some years, many years ago now, that my wife had said to me, hey Simon, if things don't change, I don't know where we're heading as a couple. I don't know if we're going to be together if you don't stop just changing jobs every couple of months, trying to find your thing. And it was around about that time, on Christmas Day she said that, because we had a similar situation to Naomi. My wife, a number of occasions had called me from the supermarket checkout to say there's no money in the account again, and she'd hang up the phone in my ear, and I felt terrible as a man, you know what I mean? So this Christmas Day, when she said that to me, it really was a gift. We wanted to start a family, couldn't do that just on her wage, right? So, and we were running out of time, and that was around about that time James came, spoke into our life and said, have a look at this. It wasn't, we were at that 1,375, establishment sort of price range, which has come down right to $598. It's ridiculous now. But at the time, I didn't have the money to do that. I had to borrow it off a couple of friends, and just to make that happen. But the cool thing is, you've heard other stories as well. We made about $3,000 in our first 3 months, and in 6 months we made an extra like 20 grand a year. We're on that rate, which was cool. And then in 9 months we got our part-time Manatech income up to about 40 to 50 grand a year, and it just absolutely changed our lives. Matter of fact, it changed our lives when we were making an extra $1,000 a month. It really did. And I honestly didn't think someone like me could make 50 grand a year in this type of business profession. I'd never made 50 grand a year. I was making $300 a week at my full-time job. But then, within 13 short months of getting started with no prior experience, we're making a six-figure income. When fast forward like 2 years time from the get-go, we doubled our net income. My job income increased to 70 grand from the skills I learnt right here, and our Manatech, kicked up to about 180 grand in income part-time. And then, James and I had to have discussions about, is now the right time to go full-time with Manatech? But it's literally changed our lives from, being debt-free, being able to travel to different parts of the world. We've been on so many Manatech-paid holidays with friends and business partners. I could rattle off a few to Hawaii on several occasions, cruising through the Caribbean, actually cruising around to Hawaii as well, and being able to do a bunch of different things. Actually, we were able to live in the US for 4.5 years, so it's been a lot of fun. We've helped a lot of people. There's been several people in our team through this system that we've been able to raise up as $1 million income earners as well. So it's just been such a lot of fun being able to travel, make a difference, have freedom, and follow a paint-by-numbers system. And it's honestly been one of the most significant things in our entire lives, and I'm so thankful. And if I was you, I would just, even if you don't understand it, I heard Richard Branson say one thing. It's like, if someone offers you an opportunity and you don't even understand it, say yes and figure it out later. I would say to you, say yes and figure it out later. It's $598 with a 3-month guarantee, and it's like not that often that you would get someone maybe throw you a life ring if you were like I was. So I would take advantage of that. Take advantage of the guarantee, and if you're serious, let's go take some action together and change your life. I'm excited to get to know you, and excited to get to meet you. And as we partner together, change the world and create add some more members to this fun team, because don't miss this. This is a fun place to be. Thanks, James.
Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. Thanks, Simon. Oh, man, you're absolutely right. This is a fun place to be. We have 3 rules within our business, and these are it. 1, have fun. That is the number 1 rule. If you think you can have fun, then you're going to find a great place with us. Number 2, stick close to the person that gets you started. They'll show you the ropes. They know the system. And now, they may have only just gotten started themselves, but don't worry, they have full access to us. They can even send me an email, even call me if they wanted to, because everybody on this webinar is part of my team. Okay, they can all get in contact with me and get the answers they want. We're not a closed door here. The third rule we have is really, really simple. Tell stories. Hear about the incredible successes people are having, the incredible results from our products, and share them. That's all. They're the 3 rules. If you believe you can live by those 3 rules of having fun, sticking close to your mentor, and telling lots of stories, the real ones, then this is where you belong. So how do you get started? Well, it's really simple. Which option best suits you? Now, you've heard us talk a lot tonight about the $598 option. You get $598 worth of product, unlimited income potential, access to power bonuses. People do what you do. Remember that. People will get started at the same level you get started at. And you get 400 pack points. Remember how I said before that, let's have a look at this. Okay, back here a couple. 1,500 points. Well, did you know that to be a regional is 1,500 points? Well, every time someone gets started at the champion pack, you get 400 points. 400 points. Okay, that just 4 people getting started at that level gets you to regional director, but you never purchase that pack again. That's your business investment. Wow, it's incredible. For $598, you get that in product, you get all the training and support, unlimited income potential, and a 100% 90-day, no questions asked, satisfaction guarantee. But if you don't like the products from Manatech, send the pack back and they'll give you full refund. There is no risk. And then all you have to do is order your 100 points worth of product every business period, every 4 weeks, and replace what you currently buy from the supermarket and other shops and organizations with Manatech products. If you want to lose weight, use our weight loss product. If you want to get rid of the wrinkles, use our wrinkles product. If you want to be well, use our wellness-based products. Or you can get started for as low as $12. And with a 100-point automatic order straight away. You can earn up to about $4,000 as an estimate, and it's a stepping stone. You see, we have an option for both people, those that have the money to get ready and get started now or can find the money just like Simon did, or those that just want to test out the products and get on board now and start talking to everyone they know. But everybody here on the webinar tonight, you know, we're going to give to you incredible system. For your first month that you get started, you're going to receive a website valued at $30 per month, a content management system valued at $50 per month, professional training, priceless, valued at over $50 a month, one-on-one coaching, priceless, 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. These 2 things here you're going to receive free of charge for your first month, and then it's only $10 a month after that, and your professional training and these things here, free. No charge for those people that get started with us tonight. On top of that, we're going to be helping children. You help us nourish these kids. There's 6.6 million under the age of 6, 5 million under the age of 5. We need to stop this. We need your help. This is what's happening with children that start on these start this program with us, and this is all changing the world. So one decision. You're just one decision away from the lifestyle of your choice: time, family, giving back, freedom. And just like Richard Branson said, and Simon took this one, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes. Say yes, guys. Then learn how to do it later. You know, don't allow the thought, I don't know what to do, to stop you. We'll teach you. Don't allow the thought of, I don't have time, stop you, because we all know that if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Don't allow the thought of not thinking you don't have the money. Well, it's only $12 for you. Get started. We've removed the obstacles. Have your monthly order in place of 100 points that worked out about $135 a month, and it's just using the product that you currently use. Get back to the person who invited you onto this webinar. They might have invited you via email, phone call, text messaging, Facebook, whatever it was. Get back to them. Let them know which option best suits you, the Champion $598 or our basic option $12 with a 100-point monthly order. God bless. Get back to the person now, and we look forward to working with you and helping you achieve your dreams. Bye for now.